I'm going to be saying goodbye to these rather lovely 1940s alligator skins this morning. They still look a little bit listless. That's because they're completely covered in moisturiser. I'm going to be buffing that. I just want to give them a final buff before I package them and send them to their new owner. To be honest with you, let me just get a pair of gloves on while I'm talking. I'd intended to sort of continue to moisturise and buff as I've been doing in the previous few videos. And to be honest with you, they're good, they're fine. You know, they could take a little bit more, but the new owner's he's asked me to stop. He said, please stop. I'll finish them off. I'll quite enjoy it, and I'd just like you to stop buffing and send them, please. So he's paid for them and they're done. So I'm going to follow his wishes, and I'm not going to be applying any more moisturiser. Personally, I would have chosen to perhaps spend another week applying every day, as I've shown in the previous films. If you haven't seen the previous films, do have a look, see how you apply it. Wait overnight, then do what I'm just about to do here. Just give it a very quick rub, and it brings very quickly, it goes from dull and matte to very quickly it becomes quite glossy, and it gets a lovely luster and a deep sheen in just a few seconds of dry buffing. Look at the difference, and that's the damp side. Let's just give the other side a very quick buff. Doesn't take long. And this is what you do with exotics. You don't cake them in traditional boot polish. You just dry buff moisturiser, and that really is it. So as I said to you, I was intending to continue to. I've been hinting that I'm going to be selling this pair on here. I've posted on Instagram and YouTube. I've sort of hinted, said, yeah, they'll be for sale, but I haven't actually said, look, these are finished, these are ready to go. I'm surprised that they're sold as quickly as they did, if I'm honest with you, but I'm not going to miss them, beautiful though they are. I'm not going to miss them because they don't fit me. I've never been able to wear them. They're a good size and a half too small for me. And I have had them a rather long time and just simply done nothing with them because obviously when I bought them, I did hope they would fit. Problem is with made to order and bespoke shoes, they don't have formal sort of regular sizing. And particularly on the old ones from 70, 80 or even 100 years ago like these are about 80 years old. They don't have a regular sort of standard size like 10D or 9F or whatever. So it can be a bit of a devil to try and buy them secondhand. You're trying to judge. I'm just going to use a little bit of very soft cotton now, just to give it a slight buff. I would choose to spend about an hour dry buffing with the clean brush, and then just buffing with the soft cloth. That would be my choice. But this gentleman's asked me not to continue. He just wants them as they are, and he wants to finish them off himself. So the inside's absolutely stunning. I don't know if I can catch the light. I don't think I can, if I'm honest with you, but there's very little evidence right down here that anybody's feet have ever been in these. You can usually see where the toes have been, but I just can't get the angle of the light. No, I can't, to shine the light down here. But yeah, they're lovely. Let me just give them a quick wipe inside, because I have moisturised the inside too. I don't want anything coming off on his socks. And yeah, as I say to you, I'm pleased these have found a good home. I'm not going to miss them. I've never worn them, and I don't particularly like having ornaments sitting around in my home. These are not the shoe trees. These didn't come with shoe trees. These are just a pair from another. I forget which ones I normally keep these in, but I always keep trees in them whilst I'm buffing. I don't want to be crushing the skins. But we did the soles as well, so let's just give that a very quick lick over. And this is about all I'm going to do. I would choose normally, if I was going to sell something, and I was selling something I very rarely do. I buy a lot and I restore a lot, but I'm not really known as a seller. But I've been promising for about a year that I'll be having a bit of a clear out, and people have been asking me, what's for sale? I've just honestly, truly not had the time to get it sorted out. Not all the shoes are stored in one location. I do have 2 homes and they're in different locations, and trying to get everything together and decide what I can bear to part with. And I've even found things that I'd pretty much forgotten about. To be honest, I'd also found things I've forgotten about that I've decided to keep. Like these here, I'd forgotten about these, and I've decided to keep those. I brought them down here to clean them up and sell them, but I've changed my mind. So that one is as far as I'll go, and I'll just do the other one. And the gentleman that's purchased these, he really just wants to finish them up himself. He said it'll make him happy, so I'm happy with that. I'm not really that keen on spending time sitting here polishing and moisturising, restoring shoes that I've got no opportunity of wearing. So I'll use this chance to to suss out something else. There's bound to be something else. In fact, I'm looking at a pair of button boots side to the corner of my eye here, and they can never fit me. They need quite a lot of restoration, so I'll be selling those. I really do need to have a clear out. It's got totally silly, you know, completely out of hand. Something I can't explain. It's happened and it's sort of crept up on me. And there's no point in being overwhelmed with pairs I simply can't wear. So I won't miss them because I've never worn them. And I'm not a person that likes to have ornaments just to sit around and gaze at. They have to go on my feet and be fit to be worn. You know, they might be 60 or 100 years old, but I still wear them. I wear them with great care. They are antiques, but I don't treat them as collector's pieces. They're not, well, they are collector's pieces, but I don't think of my shoes as a collection. It's my everyday attire. I wear it every day, so it's normal to me. But yeah, these will never fit me, so they're just going to a much better home. There we go. That's about it, really. And if I'm completely truthful with you, there's a slight motivation, a financial motivation, if I'm completely honest. I'm wanting to replace my car, and I've been wanting to replace it for quite some time, but I do not like spending any cash reserves that I've earned and sort of managed to put aside. And you know, the most important thing is my daughter's school fees that has to be paid, and I just don't like dipping into any cash reserves, and I will not borrow money to buy such thing as a car. It just, to me, I just won't do it. This is on point of principle. I won't do that. I won't borrow money to pay for a depreciating asset. It's madness. But I've realised that by selling a few pairs of shoes, it will easily, very quickly, relieve the funds to buy another car, which I think is quite funny. And yeah, a few pairs of shoes I've had lying around for a long time and never worn. They're no good to me. Is going to produce a car. In fact, I'm going to see one on Sunday. It's in Bristol. It's nearly 200 miles from me. Laces. Yeah, let's take these scruffy gloves off. I've been chattering away while I've been buffing, but I've got a pocket full of laces here. I'm not sure which ones are the most appropriate for this pair. Let's have a look. Oh dear, the gloves didn't really work. I must have had something on the inside. I've worn them inside out. They're obviously dirty on the inside. Never mind. What a fool. Let's have a look. These are brand new. Let's have a look at these brand new ones. I don't know how long they are. A little bit long, but they're quite nice. I think that's probably the way. I'll put a brand new pair of laces in. But Mohammed, if you're watching this, I do thank you for buying them. I'm really pleased. I think they've gone to a good home. I'm sure you'll enjoy these. And yeah, they're a little bit long, those laces, but never mind. They're brand new. And we've just tidy that up a bit, and I'll do a double knot. Actually, it's not. It's called a Parisian knot. This one where you tie it. I'll just do that for you again if you missed it. You don't just fold once. You fold twice. And then instead of wrapping the lace just once, then through the loop, you wrap it once, then twice, then through the little loop. So you get two rolls of lace here, and you can adjust it. But once you've pinched it tight, that'll never slip loose. I'll probably do a separate video demonstration that knot. I think it's called a Parisian knot. But like I say, that's the last we'll see of these. I did intend to continue for a few more days, and really until I was absolutely 100% convinced they were 100% moisturised, but I don't think they are. So Mohammed, if you're watching this, do continue the moisturising like you promised, and you'll have absolutely no trouble with these skins. They do need 4 or 5 more applications, I think, until it simply stops drawing the cream. It'll be left with a slightly tacky surface that you won't be able to buff away. What you'll have to do is sort of, when it stops absorbing, it will sit on the surface. You'll have to wipe off the excess with dry cloths, wait for that to dry, then go through the buffing. But yeah, if you do that, you'll have absolutely no problem with these at all, my friend. And that's it. That's the last we'll see of these. I'll bring something else to camera in a few days.